warm. However, if they're cold going into this grand final, then that reverse sweep definitely going to build a lot of momentum for the side of Rock Sniffers. Ball back to Spectre. Spectre trying to maintain that possession. Loses it to Cherry. Cherry, though, gets dunked there by Victus. Smash hopping it off the corner. You're looking for a follow-up there is Victus, but Victus not able to hit the touch. If he had hit that, that could have been a really nice opener for the side of Going Merry, canceling any momentum that Rock Sniffers may have had coming into this. Back over to Rotor. Rotor popping the ball high and forward. Rotor, he's somebody who, when I cast him before, he's definitely probably one of the more individually mechanical players on the field. Actually managed to play him in a drop shot match. For some reason, he was queuing on US West servers, but I guess y'all don't. Everybody knows he doesn't get as many drop shot matches as they may want. Very solid in that one, and of course, drop shot is a great indicator of skill in the competitive 3v3 world. And as we can see here, Rotor looking for the redirect off the sidewall, not able to get that one though. And Victus is going to be looking to try and get a possession here as he gets a last-second save there on Spectre's shot, and Rotor now going to be taking possession. You're looking for a follow-up here, though, is Cherry. Cherry now to the middle to Spectre. Spectre looking for the shot. It's going to be easily intercepted there by Victus. And this is the main difference that we're seeing here from Going Merry compared to every single team tonight. Their midfield presence on defense is unmatched. We're seeing them not only look really clean on defense, we're seeing the person in the midfield have momentum going for every single bump, going for every single interception. So this is what we like to see. However, we've seen Rock Sniffers offense. When Rock Sniffers get on offense, when they start getting pressure, we can see them start to get goals. And as we can see here, Cheery rekindling what we saw in the last 3 matches of the last series and getting the first goal on the board. Look at that. Bang! Top right corner. That's what we love to see. But now with less than 3.5 minutes on the clock, it's going to be up to Going Merry to try and tie up this game here if they want to try and avoid losing game number 1. Ball's going to bounce up mid. Empty net there for Victus, slotting that one home. So much for Cheer getting the first goal on that one, as now it's going to be a tied game here right off the bat. There we go. Now back to the kickoff once more. Let's see who's going to end up getting this dub here. Smash, trying to maintain possession, popping that ball forward, looking for the follow-up. Victus looking for a redirect. Going to be followed up here by Rotor, and it looks like the ball's going to go right in the empty net. We're seeing this team here in Going Merry definitely playing with a lot of confidence here on the offensive end, as they're not afraid to send all 3. And even when they send all 3, they only do it when they know they're going to score, and they've done it twice now and managed to find a goal both times. However, it can be kind of a risky business doing that, so they do have to make sure if they do commit all 3, they have to make sure that they execute in the proper fashion, because if they don't execute properly, it's going to be a free goal for Rock Sniffers. And we saw in the previous game, when they get some free space, they do manage to find the net a majority of the time. Ball back to the corner. Followed up now here is Spectre. Spectre leaves it for Paxies. The ball's going to go back down mid, and Cheery will pop that ball to the side. Just as we saw Cowabunga start to panic whenever they were on the defensive end for a little while, where they're starting to boom the ball, it looks like we're starting to see that problem from Rock Sniffers. It's the never-ending tale of Rocket League. When you're playing against a more experienced team, if you're not playing controlled, you'll end up start booming that ball, making it even easier for the other team to win. Now, here's the cool thing about Rocket League. As long as you're able to hit the ball, for the most part, if you can find a good strategy for your team to use, you can. If you stick to it, you can win a game, even against a team that's better individually skilled. For example, even the worst team here in this tourney, if they have a good strategy that they can stick to, they can win. However, it's definitely going to be very difficult compared to the individual skill of even a team like Going Merry, who, Going Merry right now, they're looking very, very solid individually and as a team, compared to Rock Sniffers, who we really saw just be a good team in the previous series. Well, back over to Cheery. Looked for the shot. This time it's going to be off the woodwork. That's going to be over to Spectre. Spectre losing that 50 there to Smash. Smash to Rotor. Rotor looking for a shot, slotting it into the crossbar. Now this is the accuracy that we're used to seeing here from Rotor. Rotor stepping up once more. Look at that. Bang. Top right corner there. And it's going to be with a minute left on the clock as time wanes. It looks like Rock Sniffers might have to go back to the drawing board once again. As Going Merry, if they win this, they're already up by 2. Remember, Going Merry have a game advantage. There's no bracket reset here in this tournament. It's going to be a game advantage for the best of 7 here for Going Merry. So even though Going Merry, if they win this match, it's only a 1 win. Technically, they're up by 2 in this best of 7. And in order to come back, Rock Sniffers will have to win 4 matches. All back to the corner. To Rotor. Rotor popping that ball forward there to Smash. Smash, though, might have an easy opportunity there. Off the crossbar, followed up from Rotor. Rotor with the hat trick. I said at the beginning of the game, when I used to commentate him, he was the best player on the pitch, or at least the most standout one, and it looks like we're seeing that once again. Put in every single shot in the back of the net. That is the player that we love to see, and let's see if we can continue to seeing more and more of it. Here we go. Rotor. Back out mid. Now going to be followed up here is Smash. Cheery. Flipping that over to Victus. Victus to Spectre. Spectre now to Rotor. Rotor getting that flip reset. Popping it on target possibly. Nope, Pags. He ends up getting that interception there in the midfield. As he's now going to put that ball off the sidewall as well. Look like Smash looking for the redirect. Cheery will get the last second save, but ladies and gentlemen, looks like game number 2 by technicality is going over to Going Merry. Of course, game number 1 is due to the game advantage, but the first official game of the series that was played is going to be going over to Going Merry, bringing them to a 2-0 lead in this series. Ooh, solid stuff from all we've seen here tonight, but we've not seen a win look as good as Going Merry right here. So now we're going to be going on to Beckwith Park Night. Personally, I prefer the stormy map, you know, the nighttime map. Don't really like it that much, but you know what? I can survive commentating on it here just for a moment. As we've seen already some brilliant matches here on Beckwith Park Night so far. And now we're going to be going into game number 2 here, game number 3 between these two teams to see who is going to either try to get closer to tying up the series or get this to match point. Now, I'm all for Game 7. I know I've been commentating on my own tonight, but you know what? If this series does somewhat go to Game 7, definitely going to be one of the better matches that have occurred here on this channel. But now we're going to be going into the kickoff to see, are we going to get closer to a tied series? Or are we going to be on match point for Going Merry? Here comes Rotor. Looking for the bump, not able to connect. We'll pop that ball mid to Victus. Off the crossbar, already seeing a lot of pressure here. As we can see, there's some veterancy on Cowabunga. There's some veterancy on Rock Sniffers. But the truly good and solid team that we're looking at right here from Going Merry, this team right here, individually skilled, confident, definitely playing the game plan that they set out to go for tonight. Here comes Smash, leaving it for Rotor. Rotor now into the air. Flip reset. Flip resets it mid to Victus. Victus not able to connect, but Smash will keep this one in. Look at this possession here. Popping that ball out. Back over to Cheery. Cheery to Rotor. Rotor to Spectre. Spectre now putting that ball off the corner. Popping that ball mid there to Victus. He's going to be looking for a 50. Now gets it over to Rotor. Rotor now not able to get it past Cheery though. And Smash will put that ball high and forward. Remember, everybody, if you want to vote for the MVP tonight, do !MVP, and the link will be put in chat for you to be able to vote for the MVP. If you have access to the link, you can change your vote up until 2 minutes left, as Rotor ends up putting in that goal. Rotor definitely putting in his great bid for MVP, hat trick in game number 2, and of course scoring the first goal in this one. Remember, you can change your vote up until 2 minutes after the final game, which, if the eye test is anything to go by, we might be over here by game number 4, so make sure you get those votes in now, because we definitely want to make sure that MVP can be voted as soon as possible. Here we go. Back over to Smash. Smash. Now we popping that ball high into the air. Over to Cheering. Cheery now. Me looking to lose that 50-50 there back to Smash. Smash now to Victus. Victus now popping that ball into the midfield. Rotor now. Got the first goal on the board. Ends up trying to pinch that ball mid. Maybe looking for a second one. This is going to be now over to Smash. Smash. Now back to Victus. Victus is going to be besting the ball mid. Chance there for Smash. He isn't able to get the touch on that one, though. And we're still going to remain at a 1-goal game. So got a couple people looking for that exclamation mark MVP in the chat. Make sure to vote for who you think deserves that MVP, as you in chat will be deciding that MVP. So remember, everybody, to vote, vote, vote. But here we go. Half the game now left to go. Still a goal lead here for Going Merry. If they win this game, they're going to already be on match point and be up 3-0. And I'm not too sure, but I don't believe we've ever seen a reverse sweep in a best of 7 on BlueBirds. Definitely a rare occurrence in the RLCS side of things. Personally, me as a caster, I've actually casted a lot of reverse sweep best of 7s in a lot of different tourneys, but all those are more bubble scene NA type of thing. So definitely something that I'm not too sure has happened a lot in the Oceanic region. But ball's going to pop out to the corner. Back over to Smash. Smash, look over the shot off the crossbar. He's not able to follow it up. Back over now to Pagsy. Pagsy now back to himself. Actually, might have taken that ball off the sidewall. To Victus. To Smash. Ooh, not able to get that touch though, and Rotor's going to be the one taking it slow, leaving it for Victus. Just gets beat though. Over to Smash. Smash gets demoed. We're starting to finally see some off-ball pressure here from the side of Rock Sniffers. The ball will get bounced off the Rock Sniffers corner though. Empty net for Victus, and Victus will slide that one home. Actually, now thinking about it, I do remember there was a reverse sweep in a best of 7 that did occur. I believe it was Ground Zero versus Attack of the Invisible Ninjas, and I believe it was the Winter Split Regional 3, I believe. That's the one that they ended up winning. They beat Direwolves in the grand finals after they got the reverse sweep. But overall, being able to see a reverse sweep in a best of 7, it's happened before. And so maybe we can see one happen here in the BlueBird Rivals 2022 circuit. Ball back over to Rotor. Popping the ball down. Looks like we're seeing more and more confidence here from Going Merry as the night goes on. Ball back to Pagsy on target. It looks like we're seeing a breath of fresh air here as Pagsy's trying to help his team gain that spark of confidence they need to come back, not just in this series, but in this game if they can. Rotor now off the kickoff. Popping that ball to Cheery. Cheery trying to send that ball forward as Victus pinches that ball to the side. Smash with a great defensive demo will open up a ton of space for his team and opens up space for none other than Rotor. Rotor to the side wall. Back to Victus. Victus to Rotor. Rotor can't get the touch he needs though, and Cheery will send a shot. It's on target shot, not able to be saved by Going Merry. And look at this here. Spectre to Cheery, and Smash not able to get the touch there. Yeah, Smash just caught a little bit off the goalpost there. Want to make sure that when you're shadowing, you're already on that goalpost as that touch is about to come in. He was a little bit off there, and it allowed that back of the net to be open just slightly. Ball be back over to Rotor. Rotor now down to the side, back to Victus. Victus looking for a shot off the sidewall. Brilliant half volley. Pass out mid to Rotor. Rotor gets beat this time. And it's going to be back over to Smash. Smash trying to maintain possession. Look at that ball forward. Back over to the sidewall. Now back over to Pagsy. Pagsy leaving that one. Be back over to Spectre. Spectre now to Pagsy. Cheery will try and take possession in the corner, but a great bump there from Victus might open a last-second opportunity here for Going Merry. Smash keeping it on the offensive end, trying to flick that ball mid. Over to Victus. Victus has the opportunity, not able to connect though. And ladies and gentlemen, for another time tonight, we have overtime here at a 2-2 scoreline. Last time we saw Rock Sniffers at a 2-2 scoreline, they got a crossbar bounce and ended up losing to an air dribble bump. Maybe it will happen again, or they will manage to win the overtime this time. Ball back over to Smash. Trying to flick that ball to the side. Then be followed up here by Smash once more as he gets a great 50-50, setting up Victus. He fakes out one. Shot top shelf. Oh, look at that mind game there from Victus. Pushing that forward, Smash gets the 50-50. Victus fakes the catch, goes around, shoots it top corner. Now that's a shot that makes you love this game. Victus really helping out my love for the game here as it's now 1 minute from 5 in the morning. Everybody, good morning from me here in the US of A. We're now going to be going into game number 4 as of the series score between Going Merry and as Going Merry about to sweep their way to a premier round 2 victory, solidifying all the points that they can get. Thank you everybody here for showing up to the stream. It's been a pleasure commentating for you all tonight. I know us here at BlueBird Rivals are very thankful for everybody showing up and making this tourney official. Thank you to everybody for showing up. It has been a pleasure. But now we're going to be getting into game number 4 here on Utopia Coliseum as Rock Sniffers versus Going Merry. Might be a sweep. Ball's now going to be in Rock Sniffers' court as they try and end up getting the win. We're seeing both these teams end up being friendly in the chat. No banter tonight between these two teams, or at least none during the series. Before the series, there was a little bit of banter, but now the ball's going to be backing over to Spectre. Spectre now to Victus. Victus over to Cheery. Cheery not able to connect on that though, and it's going to be over to Smash. Smash ends up losing the 50 there as it goes back to Cheery. Cheery, though, not able to connect on that touch. Will be putting over to Victus. Victus launches that ball down the field. Smash not able to connect on it, though, as Pagsy's now going to be the one following that ball up. Here comes Rotor. Passing the ball to the side. Great possession here from Smash as he gets the flip reset. Passing that ball mid. Something that we noticed a lot from teams tonight is on the defensive end, teams are not afraid to go for flip resets. Now, honestly, flip resets can be a good thing to go for, but normally in combination with musties. Honestly, if you get a flip reset and you go for a musty on defense, it can be a great way to clear the ball, a great way to waste time as well. But the main thing that we're seeing on defense actually is just air dribbles into 0 boost flip resets, which end up being a giveaway of possession a majority of the time. So I'd love to see a little bit more faster gameplay on the defensive end, looking for more passes out of defense, looking for a little bit more just fast solo plays out of their own half, and maybe we can see both these teams really clean up the defense just that little bit more. Rotor popping the ball forward. You're looking for a pass mid to Victus. Great shot, great pass, setting up each other. Rotor and Victus, the amazing duo they are, managed to get the first goal on the board once again as both these players looking to finish off their night here with a sweep. And remember everybody, make sure to exclamation mark MVP, or if you've been in the stream here for a while, there should be a bunch of links in chat already. Make sure to click the form and then fill out who you think deserves the MVP for this week of matches. Won't try to bias anybody, but we got a lot of solid stuff here. We got Rotor stepping up here for his team. We got Cheery, the main person who was stepping up in the previous series, managing to lead their team to the reverse sweep. So make sure you vote on whoever you think deserves MVP, but we do got a lot of amazing players here tonight stepping up in a bunch of different facets on the field. All to the side. Be taken here by Rotor. Rotor be looking for the solo play. Gets a 50-50. Now going to be setting up Pagsy. Pagsy to Rotor. Rotor ends up setting up Smash here. Smash jumping up really early. We'll pass that ball out mid. And Cheery will try and clear that ball to the side. He gets the double tap. Clear that ball away. Let's go back over to Rotor now. Trying to pass the ball in the air to Victus. Victus, he's been close in a lot of these, but he hasn't been able to get a touch so far. Half the game has now come and gone, as it's going to be back in the offensive half here once more for Going Merry. Looking to try and extend the goal lead to a 2-goal game. However, with the great clear there from Cheery, the man, the myth, the legend is going to put that one in. Look at this here from Cheery. Off the corner. Look at that read. Tying up the game here for his team. Definitely does not want to go out here in 4. Ball back to Rotor. Victus will now be looking for the follow-up, and Pagsy will clear that ball to the corner. Rotor trying to maintain possession, just isn't able to do so, as Smash will take that back to his own corner. Smash. Looking for the possession. Pinching that ball mid to Spectre. Spectre intercepts that one, and Smash will pass it mid. Back over to Rotor, and oh my goodness, Rotor really putting that one with some heat on it as he manages to bring the game up 1 by 1 once more. Rotor stepping up from his team every chance he gets. 2 minutes left to go, though. Anything can happen. Anything can and will happen, but the ball right off the kickoff. Ooh, that's going to go right back in. Rotor going to be happy with this one, but normally a kickoff goal in the final potential game of the series, that's normally going to put an end to the mood of a team. Unless we can see another goal from somebody on that team really step up here in the final 2 minutes. But most likely, if we've seen, by everything we've seen tonight, but when the team goes down, normally they're out. However, Sniffers, they're the only team that's been able to come back from adversity tonight so far. They did reverse sweep in the lower final. Now, if they're able to reverse sweep in a best of 7, by all means, if they can do it, I would love to see it happen. But right now we're seeing so much confidence out of Going Merry that we're going to have to see an individual step up here on Sniffers if we want to see them try and come back here at minimum in this game. Ball back over to Pagsy. The smash. Ball will be bounced out in the mid here. Spectre trying to get that one there. As Cheery tries to maintain possession now. Ball bounces out mid. Now to Spectre. Spectre to Rotor. Rotor now will be over to Smash now. Smash trying to maintain possession. Gets the reset. Not able to do anything with it though. But so now with 50 seconds left, it's going to be Rotor trying to get the double mid. Not able to get it to a teammate. Spectre will now be trying to start the final push for his squad. Ball back out to the offensive half here for Sniffers. Mistouch there from Spectre is going to allow Pagsy to try and get a possession going. Now over to Rotor. Rotor popping that ball up high. It's easily intercepted there by Cherries. We're now seeing him really take a solo play towards the net. Victus will get the Savior medal with that save, and now with 20 seconds left, unless we can see a goal before 0 seconds, it looks like this game is all but over at the current moment. Here comes Cherry, and it looks like Rotor with the pre-flip save, goal line save to keep the 2-goal lead. And ladies and gentlemen, your winners for the Premier Round 2 are going to be Going Merry, clinching the majority.